Every so often, we always feel a shadow coming over us, or we hear squeaking nearby, and then we're always just like, uh-oh, the manatees are coming.
Hi everyone, I'm Singi from Mandai Wildlife Group and welcome back to another episode of #AMA Ask Mandai Anything, where you ask, we answer. Today we are right here at the Mekong River exhibit at River Wonders. Joining us, we have Berni, who is part of the team taking care of the giant fishes beside us, as well as a diverse array of over 11,000 freshwater fishes here at River Wonders.
Hi everyone!
Hi Berni, thank you for joining us today. So I always wonder, how is it like diving here at River Wonders? Do you do it every day?
Oh yeah, we in fact actually do dive every day, but we do it on rotation, so every tank will be on a different day. For me personally, I think diving is very therapeutic. So most of the exhibits that we dive into is mostly quiet, you can't really hear anything. Yeah, but for the manatee exhibit, I would say it's the noisiest. You can actually hear them squeaking. Sometimes we do get slapped by the fish tail. No, it's not like the very hard slap, but a gentle brush. Yeah, it's rare, but it does happen.
So one of the viewers commented that during her visit to River Wonders, her grandma was eyeing all the fishes with potential recipe flashing across her eyes. Do you and your aquarists see them with culinary possibilities?
Of course not. We love our animals so much. Something amusing that we find, we can actually hear you guys from inside the tank. Yeah. Another comment that I always hear from guests is, oh, 美人鱼, or sometimes I've heard Aquaman. Yeah.
With that, let's head on to the questions from our viewers. So are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Let's go! So the first question is that in our previous video, you showed something to everyone. What exactly is that thing that you found at the bottom of the tank? Is it a tooth?
Yes, correct. It's actually a manatee tooth. Manatees, they do lose their teeth throughout their whole life, so sometimes you will just find one at the bottom of the exhibit. Just like in here in Mekong exhibit, we have our stingrays, so we actually do find stingray barbs inside the exhibit. Every time we find one, we're like, go! So this here is our stingray barb. We actually do find fish scales in the exhibits as well. This actually belongs to a tarpon.
It feels interesting.
Like a Pringle.
Like a Pringle, a mini version of a Pringle. During tank maintenance, does any of the fish come and play or ask for pets?
Fish are generally quite wary of us humans, so they only will approach us if we are up at the surface when we want to feed them. But usually when we are in the water, they tend to stay away from us. But there is one exception though, our aba-aba. The aba-aba will always come and disturb us and put his face in front of ours. Yeah, so how we always try to push him away is that we'll tickle him. Yeah, but it seems that he always will come back for more.
So if you could have a conversation with any of the fish in River Wonders, which would it be and why?
Every single fish is different. Each of them have their own different personality. So I would like to see and like to know what all of them are thinking. Yeah, but the aba-aba will definitely be first on that list. I guess he's always asking us like, what are you doing in my exhibit? Why are you so close? Yeah. So fishes aside, I also would love to know what the manatees are thinking. When we are doing our tank maintenance, the manatees will always come and they'll hug us or they'll hug the equipment. Yeah, so if I could say something to them, I'll just tell them to let go.
Stay away.
Yeah.
Not so close.
Yeah. Let us do our work, please.
So, are there any fishes that can be dangerous to the aquarists while you are diving?
So, the Mekong exhibit has our giant freshwater stingrays. We take extra care and caution around them. Even though they are familiar with our presence inside them, but we still try to respect their personal space.
Yeah.
A lot of people have the general misconception of the stingrays being aggressive and they will attack people. Yeah, but that is not the case. They're actually very gentle and they're actually very shy.
Do the fishes recognize the aquarists? And do they have a favorite aquarist?
As long as you got food, you will automatically be your favorite. But for the manatees, I believe that they do recognize every aquarist. But whether or not they play favorites, only the manatees will know.
Yeah, if you speak manatee, maybe you can find out, right? So many people want to know which exhibit do you enjoy cleaning the most? And which of it is the most tiring or most challenging to maintain?
I would say that the manatee exhibits cover all three of them. The manatee exhibit is the biggest underwater exhibit that we have here in River Wonders. So it's actually a lot of area to cover and also there's a lot of poop to collect. Every so often, we always feel a shadow coming over us. Yeah, or we hear squeaking nearby and then we're always just like, uh-oh. Yeah, the manatees are coming. So at the same time, they also stir up the poop.
Poop stirrer!
Yeah, and we can't do anything but just stare
and wait.
And wait.
So how do you ensure that the slower moving fishes get their share of food?
So every time we conduct feeding for our exhibits, we will actually do scatter feeding. That way it covers a larger area. Each and every fish has an opportunity to grab a piece for themselves. We also do target feeding as well. So just like our lungfish, for example, because they are generally more slower moving fishes, we design a feeding device for them. Yeah, and then we put it in the water and we can target feed the lungfishes.
If SpongeBob had a guest feature, who do you think he will hang out with?
SpongeBob lives in salt water, right?
Yeah.
So I think he'll probably be comfortable hanging out with our horseshoe crabs. Maybe I'll ask him to help us clean the exhibit also.
In your opinion, which is the most underrated fish at River Wonders?
For me, it will be our biches. Yeah, and you can find them at the giraffe catfish exhibit. So these biches are very unique looking. If anything, they look more like dinosaurs because they actually managed to retain their physical appearance from that of their ancestors 400 million years ago. And also something unique about them is that they look like they're always smiling. They are mostly dormant during the day. Yeah, and the reason is because they are nocturnal, which means they're more active at night. So come see them in action during our River Trail Keeper Talk.
So many viewers are super interested to find out how does one become an aquarist?
There are three very important points. So number one was that you definitely must have passion or interest in working with fishes and aquatic animals. It will be preferable if you have a background in aquaculture or marine science. And number three, you gotta be a certified diver.
I can qualify then. I'm a certified diver.
Oh, sure. If you don't mind swimming in manatee pool.
Okay, maybe I'll think about it. So after caring for and working so closely with fishes, do you find the term fish brain, goldfish memory an insult?
Did you know that research shows that goldfish actually have very good memory?
It's not just 3 seconds?
Nope, it's actually way longer than that. For our fishes, they actually can remember routine very well. So every time we stand on top to prepare to feed them, they will actually know. Yeah, and they'll come and gather in front of us and wait for the food. Won't actually be an insult to me, I'll say it's a compliment.
Oh.
Yeah, I got good memory.
So you have a goldfish brain?
You can say that.
Thank you, Berni, for joining us today. Did you have fun?
Oh yes, I did. Thank you guys for all the questions.
So thank you everyone once again for tuning in to
Hashtag
#AMA Ask Mandai Anything, where you ask,
we answer.
Okay, thank you so much, and please come and visit all our amazing and wonderful freshwater animals in River Wonders. See you soon!